How's it going, guys? I'm going to do a video on my entire horror collection. I'm going to try to keep this video short. But up here is my Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees collection. I got all the sideshows. I haven't added a Part 5 Roy custom yet. Don't really have that much room. But that is a Part 8 custom by Fiend Customs there. Still need to paint the hockey mask yellow, but other than that, it's a very good figure. And up here we have my 1/4 scale premium format Jason Voorhees from Freddy vs. Jason. It's got a really cool head sculpt on it. Then we got all my NECA and McFarlane Jasons. That's the remake Jason. And we have the Cinema Fear screen grab. Jason's coming out of the water, and when he's drowning Tommy here. So that's that shelf. And down here we have my Freddy Kruegers. Got my Part 1 by C Creations, Beta Metalli head sculpt. Part 1 that looks more like a Part 2. 3. Freddy vs. Jason, Demon Freddy, and New Nightmare. And I got all my NECA 7-inch figures. And a couple more Cinema Fear screen grabs. Freddy coming out of the tub and coming out of the wall. And down here I just have some miscellaneous stuff. Buffy the Vampire Slayer Vampire. And right here I have a remake Jason bust, but I have Jason Goes to Hell mask on it. I still gotta add a remake mask to my collection. Right up here on the wall, from the Night of the Living Dead remake, I have the gas pump key. And then I got my Robert Englund signed Freddy Krueger figure. Right on there, rest in peace, Wes Craven. That was pretty cool. And down here on the bottom, I have some more Friday the 13th masks, a couple of miscellaneous sideshows, Part 7. 2 Part 4s, and NECA Versus mask. A couple of the figures, Part 7 in the remake. Those are both made by Higgins Haven. And then right here we have all my Michael Myers figures. Sorry for the glare, I gotta use my camera light. But we have Part 1 by C Creations, Part 2 by One's Customs, and then another Part 2 Blood Tears. Night He Came Home box set, The Evolution of Evil, Michael Myers and Michael Myers as a kid, then the ghost sheet scene, and this is a vintage Lamson knife that I've had for a very long time. It's seen better days, but still real cool. Let's see if I can get that logo. You can barely see it. So that's that shelf. I also have a Friday the 13th poster in the back, as you can see. Then up here, we have some more custom figures. We have the Crypt Keeper by C Creations. Jack Torrance from The Shining. Bought that off eBay, I don't know the actual maker. Creeper from Jeepers Creepers, also done by C Creations. Candyman. And this as well was done by C Creations. He's got the bees coming out of his mouth. And this right here is one of my favorites. This is my Zuni Warrior Fetish doll from Trilogy of Terror. The builder is unknown. Really great piece though. And here we have my Texas Chainsaw Massacre shelf. Up here we have my 1/4 scale premium format Leatherface. The final chase scene, the end of the movie. This is the exclusive version. Comes with the bucket and the mallet. Only 200 of them made, and I'm one of the lucky ones that own one. This is probably my favorite figure overall in my entire collection. Really great figure. Then here we have a sideshow that has been reworked by David Tucker at Sea Creations. Looks really good, really authentic to the movie now. A lot more gorier. That's how I like my figures. And here we have another Pretty Woman Leatherface, final chase scene. The Hitchhiker. And here we have Leatherface, Bubba Sawyer from Part 2. Chop Top, Holden Nubbins from Part 2. And this is another Cinema of Fear. Leatherface hitting Kirk in the head. I really like those Cinema of Fear screen grabs. They're pretty cool. Then we have my remake stuff over here. Got my remake Leatherface by Sea Creations. This was actually a sideshow just like that other one, but he put a One's Customs head sculpt on it. Got a new body, re-weathered everything. Got a new apron, turned out really good. Really great figure. And then here we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning box set, when Tommy is killing Eric there on the table. It's a really cool figure. Then we have Leatherface in the door frame. Old Man Monty. Aaron running through the butcher shop. And Sheriff Hoyt. So that's that shelf. And down here we have some more custom figures. Freddy vs. Jason, Jason Voorhees by Sea Creations. Zombie figure from Creepshow, first episode, Where's My Cake? Creations Unearthed did that. And here we have Pennywise from It. Another one of my favorite figures. Creations Unearthed. Great head sculpt. Here we have Pinhead, also done by Creations Unearthed. In the puzzle box there. And Dwight Renfield, the vampire from The Night Flyer. And on the bottom we just have some miscellaneous figures. I have the Jaws box set where he's eating Quint. The new Bruce the Shark figure. Got a puzzle box by the Puzzle Box Maker. You can find him on eBay. Saw some really high-end Hellraiser puzzle box. And here is my Hellraiser 2 Dr. Channard Cenobite figure. That is a very rare figure. It's also really cool. Then I just have two Pops figures down here, nothing special. Pennywise and Freddy Krueger. So that's my main figure shelf. And here we have all my masks. We have Connor DeLuss's Killing Mask and Pretty Woman. Ultimate Leatherface by NECA. Retro. And Retro Pretty Woman. You see all that white stuff on that? That's actually cornstarch. It gives it a creepier look, and it's actually good for the latex. And down here we have Pretty Woman Leatherface by the Mask Gallery. It's made with the same materials as the original prop, liquid latex and insulation. for fiberglass. Then right here we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, the Eric mask by AM Creations, and the Devil's Latex remake mask. I'm actually getting a new one by AM Creations. It is my Tommy 3.0 all silicone mask. I should be getting it next week. Stay tuned for a review on that. Super excited about it. Then on to my Michael Myers mask. Now this right here is my holy grail of my entire collection. This is my DB2, my Dennis Beckstrom 2, converted by Freddie Loper. This was originally a Captain Kirk mask, and I sent it off to Freddie, and he turned it into a Michael Myers mask. I got it in my display case. It's got a mirrored background, so you're going to have a bad glare there. And it comes with this. The mask is definitely spot on, and I'm so happy to own it. And here we have an H1 pumpkin done by JD Morgan Studios. And another custom 1/6 Michael Myers figure. This one is done by Creations Unearthed. And it has a all latex mask. And comes with an actual cement tombstone. And down here we have a Killer Kirk by Handy Boy Studios. Night Owl H2, well, it wasn't converted, it was repainted and rehaired by James Carter to look H2. And a Cemetery Gates production Warlock made Blood Tears by Martin Pena. And here is another vintage Lamson knife. This is an 18-inch, and it's in a lot better shape. You can see the actual logo there. And some of these are my NAG H88. Previous owner did take very good care of it. H5 prototype, 1 of 2, and just a Trick or Treats H6. Well, those are all my masks. And over here we just have some figures. Got all my 18-inch figures. Hellraiser. Jason Voorhees as a kid. Evil Dead. Just a bunch of miscellaneous different ones. Tar Man, that's another great figure. If you don't have one, go get one before the price goes up on it. And then these are all my Movie Maniacs. Don't own too many of them, just my favorite ones. That's that. We just have a Chucky here, one of the first figures I've ever owned. Not in very good shape. This is the Wrath Mask, Trick or Treat Studios. Sculpt was originally done by Connor DeLess. Original concept, a really cool mask. And that's Michael Myers as a kid there. And then we have all my Freddy gloves. As Seen Today, Part 1, Part 2 Template Glove by KnifeGloves.com. It's another one of my favorite pieces. Part 4, Part 4 Diner Glove. 6. Freddy vs. Jason versus glove. We got another Part 1. NECA Part 3. Another Part 4. And a Son of a Hundred Maniacs glove. And then down here we just have the NECA Remake glove. So that's my collection, guys. If you want more detailed stuff, just scroll through my YouTube page. I do pretty much all reviews on all my figures. And real quick, I just want to make a shout out. I know he no longer makes videos anymore, but if you watch mine, I'm sure you've heard of him. CCG. Man, you inspired me. You have a great collection. Thank you very much, and thank you to all the people I met throughout the years to help me build this collection. I really appreciate it. And guys, thank you for your continued support, and stay tuned because the collection will always grow. Thanks for watching.